Right, how the Grinch stole Christmas. And I'll show you the pictures as well, don't worry. Right. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. Oh, there he is. Oh, you can't see him very well. He looks very grumpy. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. Oh, this is gonna get very annoying, isn't it? The rhyming. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. Oh no. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, left to watch twerking compilations in the art category. I don't bloody blame you. I don't. He stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Who's, staring down from his cave with a sour grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in their town, for he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming, I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. he said come. Well, I guess I should, huh? For tomorrow, he knew, all the Who girls and boys would wake bright and early, they'd rush for their toys. And then, oh the noise, noise. That's one thing he hated. The noise. I mean, I don't blame him. If you spend any time at Christmas around children, no, I'm telling you, no wonder parents get so drunk at Christmas. Bloody hell, they need it. Then the Who's, young and old, would sit down to a feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast. We get it, they feast. They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beast, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they'd do something he liked least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand and the Who's would start singing. They'd sing and they'd sing and they'd sing. And the more the Grinch thought of his Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years, he's 53! Bloody hell, he's a senior citizen. I thought he was younger than that. It's nearly time for his free bus pass. For 53 years, I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from coming, but how? 53? Yeah, he's just like a grumpy old man, isn't he? Right? Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. There he is. He looks very sneaky. He's quite cute, really, isn't he? He's quite cute. I know just what to do. The Grinch laughed in his throat. Really? And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat, and he chuckled and chuckled. What a great Grinchy trick. With his coat and his hat, I look just like Saint Nick. Wait, do you like the bedtime story? Are you all getting ready for bed, are you? You better be. You better be putting your pajamas on and whatnot. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the old Grinch? No, the Grinch simply said, "If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead." So he called his dog Max, then he took some red thread, and he tied a big horn on the top of his head. Wait. Wait, there's his doggy. There's his doggy. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max. Then the Grinch said "G'dap," and the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. He's coming for him. He's coming. All their windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air, and the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house on the square. Oh, he's gonna fuck some shit up. "This is stop number 1, the old Grinchy claws hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist." He's gonna be fisting someone. With his empty sack. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once for a moment or two, then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, where the little Who stockings all hung in a row. "These stockings," he grinned, "are the first things to go." He's stealing their stockings. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present. Pop guns and bicycles, roller skates, drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn and plums. Who gets plums for Christmas? And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Has anyone ever gotten, like, coal for Christmas? Because I know there's that whole thing, like, if you've been naughty, then all you'll get for Christmas is coal. But has anyone actually ever received coal? Or is it just like a loose threat that your parents give you to make sure that you're good throughout the year? Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the Who feast. He took the Who pudding. He took the roast beast. "You have, Basil." Oh, bloody hell, man. 'Cause he's northern. He cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash. There he is. He's even stealing the turkey. I think that's what it's meant to be. No, but gone Christmas without gifts before. Oh, no. I mean, it's not... well, what you'll learn, the moral of the story, I think, is that it's not about the gifts. It's about who you spend Christmas with. It's about, you know, the people you care and the people you love about... who you love. Spending time with them rather than, you know, the whole commercialised, materialistic aspect of Christmas. He cleans out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took... oh, I've read that. Their last can of Who hash. If I had it my way, we wouldn't even have a turkey on Christmas. Basil, yeah, me and my mum, we had a pizza for Christmas dinner one year. Because it's just me and my mum. There's no point making a whole Christmas dinner, is there? Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee. "And now," grinned the Grinch, "I will stuff up the tree." Oh, hold on. He's got his booty out there. Why didn't he wear any pants? Look, you can see his booty there. Can I even show that on Twitch? You can now with a... Do you know what Miley Cyrus has for Christmas? Matapod, is this another pun? Give us a Grinch twerk! I can't twerky. Oh no. Amy, you love Christmas dinner. We don't have a Christmas tree either. So if you are the Grinch, you need to remove my pants too. Hey. What, with the new meta? Look, I've even got him on my pants. What, with the new meta? Oh, no. The new Twitch meta that says you can do artistic nudity. It was that Christmas I realised we were a poor family and that Santa didn't... Oh, no. They've gone back on that. Yeah, they have. Cocker, oh my god. Booba. Yeah, they've gone back on it, haven't they? Wait. And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove. When he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove, he turned around fast and he saw a small Who. Little Cindy Lou who was not more than 2. I thought she was older than 2. The Grinch, who had been caught by this tiny Who daughter, who'd got out of bed for a cup of cold water, she stared at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why? There he is, shoving the tree. You can't see it very well, but it's... And wait, and then... She's only 2? Can 2-year-olds talk very well like that? But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick, he thought up a lie and he thought it up quick. Why, my sweet little tot. The fake Santa Claus lied. There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side, so I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here. He's a fucking fibber. He's a fibber. Yeah, and his fib fooled the child. Then he patted her head, and he got her a drink, and he sent her to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stuffed the tree up. Wait. Oh, he's put his bum away now. Wait, what? It'd be broken being fingered by you? Who are we fingering, Basil? Then the last thing he took was the log for their fire. Then he went up the chimney himself, the old liar. On their walls he left nothing but hooks and some wire. Bloody hell, he's a bit of a Tory, isn't he? He don't even leave them... Takes their wood even. And the one speck of food that he left in the house was a crumb that was even too small for a mouse. There he is, he's stealing the wood. Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses, leaving crumbs much too small for the other Who's mouses. I think that was probably... He copped out a bit with that, didn't he? He copped out. It was dawn, all the Who's still abed, all the Who's still asnooze when he packed up his sled. Packed it up with their presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags and the tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. There he is with his big sack. Oh yeah, and he's got his booty out again. That poor doggy. Having to carry all that big load. The big load in his sack. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load hey, to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh-pooh to the Who's. He was grinchiously humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo. He's just like a grumpy old man, isn't he? Look, there he is. He's gonna dump all the presents. That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear, and he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. Like an erection, I imagine. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, the sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry, very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes, then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise. Wait. There he is. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming, it came. Somehow or another, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags. It came without packages, boxes or bags, and he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load throughout the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast. Is that the end? Is that the end?